Ho. Just had the most deranged night out. Pem pem. At Pemi Art may or may not karaoke with the homies while being somewhat drunk driving. At Pemi Art Grayer Feral Catroach. It very is. But it's for the vibes. I don't ger a high back. I see ho it is. At Pemi Art Karaoke with the homies or drunk driving XD. ANW Ima go now Ima rest. Just dropped for fun. At Flush Tray don't forget to drink water. Get back to work. Me either, but I'm at work anyways. BBS001 feels badred.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening to each and every one of you. Welcome to the Pemi stream. Hello, everybody.
Road to 100.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are you guys doing today? 55 stream streak. Hell yeah! Goddamn, Chloe, you've been you've been doing 55 stream streak. Holy shit! Hi. I look terrible today, but that's okay. When do I not? When do I never look terrible? Right. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Welcome in Glowy and welcome in Unholy BBS and a lot other. How are you guys doing today? Road to 100. If you could get to 100, that'll be amazing. You would be my number one fan. Pam Pam and human skin again? Yeah, you know, I see my human skin running away yesterday, and I just had to catch it. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Just gotta catch them. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Welcome in, y'all. I don't know if you guys knew, but I think a couple days ago, is Gandalf in the background? Gandalf is on the background. Look at her. I had to wash it out. Yeah, look at her. She is still a horny girl. Gandalf. Okay, she does not want to be whole. All right. Okay. All right. Well, why are you a demon? She is a demon. I don't know why. Yeah. But yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, but Gandalf has been in heat for a while now, and I could not sleep at all. Couldn't sleep at all. I don't know why. I've been having trouble sleeping because of her. One of the reasons why I couldn't sleep is because she keeps scratching the goddamn door. And door, I mean toilet door. God, I don't know how to tell you, but every time she scratched on the door, she would beg me to let her in the toilet. And you know, at one time, I was fed up because it was quite annoying. So I opened the door, and guess what happened? She plugged out the drain cover. I mean, she's in need for a man again. She is in need for a man again. I think this is the second time she got her heat. Yeah, this is the second time she got her heat. It was quite something. How long does this usually last? Because I think it's been like 3, 4 days now, and she's still very hot and bothered. You know, she's just like a damsel in heat. She's just like a damsel who needs a good fuck. You know what I mean? Forever? Please don't. I'm planning to, spay her when she reach 1 year old. Currently, my baby Gandalf is around 11 months old. Yeah, it's around 11 months old. My baby Gandalf is around 11 months old. So I'm waiting till she hit that 1 year old gap. No, not gap. You know what I mean. Anyway, welcome in Full Box. How are you doing, Full Box? How is the fool doing today? Are we fooling around here? I had a cat not operate for like 5 years. It was horrible. Oh no. I'm not planning to let her, I'm not planning to let her just go around without getting spayed, because I heard that there's a lot of medical thingies that could happen if we didn't, neutralize, no, neuter her as soon as possible. So I gotta do what I had to do, and that is to spay her. I know it's right, you can do it after her first hit, and not sure though. Really? Some people say that you could do it when she's around 6 months old or something. I don't want to take the risk. So this is currently her second heat, I think. So I'm just gonna let it go pass. I'm just gonna let it pass, and then got her to the vet, and hopefully she will get fixed by then. Joe, oh you, oh you, are you the number one Joe Adventure fan? Are you perhaps the number one Joe Adventure fan? The hit game of 2026 coming out soon, Joe Adventure, everybody. Go visit it right now on Steam. Do you know that we are currently working on a multiplayer version of Joe Adventure? So, if you and your buddy get Joe Adventure, y'all could play together. How amazing is that? I got my cat already ballless. Oh, you gotta love that. I I had I had people told me about like their experiences with like male cats who is not neutered, and I heard that they spray their, they mark they're using their scents, aka using their pee everywhere. And I'm pretty sure like one of my viewers here said something about their male cat spraying onto like a toaster, and their mother unknowingly turn on the toaster, and then you got burnt piss. It smells amazing. Smells amazing. Pam Map Pam. It's me. I'm Map Poop Pam. How about you finish a few of us instead? Well, we're working on it. We're working on it. We are working on it, okay? We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm working on it. I'm working on the UI and things. I'm getting there. There's a lot of things to do. Holy shit. Mine is naked and ballless, so he has nothing left. Damn. We lost. He lost his fur and then he lost his balls. What's worse that could happen to him? Making games is hard. Who would have known? Honestly, here's the thing. I'm the sole artist for a few of us, and who knew? Concepting for UI is hard as fuck. Who would have ever knew? It's so hard. Like, okay, here's the thing. Concepting for UIs is not hard. Making things look good is not hard. Making things functional and make sense is hard, you know? Like the one thing that I don't want to do is to load player with a bunch of UI on their face, just like bam, you know, bam to their face. Here you go. Good luck with that. You don't need to know anything. So, you know, making UI is fun. UX not so fun. I spend most of my time actually. I spend most of my time when I was working on the UI. I'm just like this. Well, what about that? It's just a hard brain power. It takes a lot of brain power. It takes a lot of brain power to think about UX thingy. So, yikes. Making games is hard. We have known. Oh, he also have half a tail. What happened to his tail? If you ever need to talk about UI stuff, I'm always interested. Hell yeah. I'm currently working on a. I'm pretty sure. I'm currently working on some UI direction for the programmers, so they would know like the details about the UI decisions. Why do I make them? Yada yada, and also like the animation. How is it gonna go? I'm making like a whole 8,000 by 8,000 pixel canvas full of just UI information. So we're working on that. UI, yes, UI indeed. Hi, Chloe. Welcome in. How are you doing, Chloe? But yeah, I feel like UI UX is not as fun as I thought it would be because you know back in the days, back in high school, I always wanted to do UI and UX and things like that. And me, without proper knowledge about how to make a good user experience, dealing with UX is really hard. You know, doing with UX is really hard. I watched a ton of videos. I actually took a course over UX. I took like a course on Skillshare. Not gonna lie, Skillshare is pretty good. I actually do recommend using Skillshare if you have the budget. It's pretty good. I got like a pretty good deal. It's not sponsored, by the way. Skillshare, if you're watching this, I'm talking about their product. But yeah, Skillshare pretty good. There's a lot of good videos on YouTube about UX if you want to go to the free version. But I usually I like chapter by chapter lessons on how to approach something. That's why I chose Skillshare. It's a little bit easier with just not a lot of money. I think I paid like $40 for a year thingy, and I could learn a lot of things. So that's pretty good. I think $40 for a year plan, which I could learn a bunch of things. I think it's a pretty good deal. I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, it's pretty good. When he was smaller, my girlfriend accidentally closed the bathroom door on his tail. His tail was so thin she didn't see it was there. No, it's because he's bald. It's because he doesn't have any hair. It's because he doesn't have any hair. He's bald. That's why. You can see it. Meanwhile, my UI is the same border skip with 9 patch, right? It's just the same 9 patch, but different sizes. Gotta love that. So if anyone ever get a Sphinx, watch for the tail. Yeah, I'll probably do. I never interacted with a Sphinx cat before. I do heard that they are oily, and they could get sunburn, so you gotta be careful about that. You know, easily get scabies and such. So yeah, taking care of a Sphinx cat is definitely a lot compared to normal cat. taking care of normal cat alone is already pretty hard. I couldn't imagine taking care a bald one. But yeah. I like them, but their whole body feels like a ball sack. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. I've never feel them before. I've never, put my hands over them and just rub them. So maybe one day. Maybe one day. I love Sphinx cat. I would love to get a Sphinx cat if they're not that expensive. It's not like a local cat here, so it's really hard to get them. One of the good ways of learning is make game and fail miserably, and I've done that again and again and again and again. Maybe I haven't made as much game as you have, Fullbox. I have made my fair share of games. Like how much have I? How many games have I actually worked on? Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. How many games have I worked on? Maybe not as much as Fullbox. I know Fullbox has like a whole inventory of games that he worked himself. Because I know that Fullbox usually work alone. I work alone. But yeah, I work on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 games. And a few of us on 9. Yeah, it's not a lot, but we're getting there. Hairy ball. Mine has patches so short fur. It's a tiny patches of fur on the ball. So that's my ball site. Please don't say that. Well, now we know the conditions of Chloe's ball sack. It has little patches of fur or hair. Do I need to know that? I don't know. Not that much. I've made like 10 games maybe. Ooh, 10 games. Hell yeah. That's still a lot though. By the way, Fullbox, how is Soul Catcher? I haven't heard anything from Soul Catcher. I know that you post on Blue Sky, and I'm not really active there, but I do saw like the progression. I saw the UI and things, and it looks great. Looks great. I just gotta give you that. Actually, Fullbox, I don't know if you know, but I took some of the screenshot from Soul Catcher, and I use it as a little reference. I use it as a little reference for like UI ideas. So I gotta give that to you. I'm giving that to you. I'm giving you that. But yeah, Soul Catcher looks amazing so far. Na 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 na. But yeah, 10K wishlist on Soul Catcher. That's actually fire. That's actually huge. 10K wishlist. You're doing well, man. You're doing really good. I need to know more about marketing. You know. I think we talked about this before. I think we talk about marketing for games before. Maybe we should have that talk soon. Have that call, maybe. Who knows? That would be amazing. Sorry, I didn't know how they feel. Well, I hope you will never find out. Also, hi Nina. How you doing? I'm prototyping a new content, trying to finish that game. Hell yeah. How long has you been working on that? I'm pretty sure. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. So you started working on the game since since April or May? I know that you started with IRAD Game Jam, it's the Radial Game Jam, and then I don't remember how much you've worked on it. Or like when did you actually start working on it? Because I know that you worked on Blockbench. Was that the name? Blockbench? Is that game on Steam? The hit game Blockbench. Gotta love that. BRB gonna get some cookies? Go get Blockshop. Not Blockbench, sorry. Blockshop, there you go. Man, my memory does not serve me well. But yeah. Get some cookies. Unholy. That's gonna be I want some cookies. Where's my cookies? Where's my cookies? Also, guess who has matcha right now? I bet it's you. Man, it's been oh my god. We got a bot. That's lovely. That means today's stream is gonna go well. I'm down. We need to make that podcast. We need to. We should, I'm gonna bring my whole studio here. My whole studio being 3-person. my whole studio. Just me, guitar, and Fee Hoyer. Just the 3 of us. But yeah. We got I remember that we talked about that podcast since I think it's since the Mezu, in a collab with Mezu, we did that repo session. It's pretty fun. We gotta do more of them. We gotta do more of them. We can't make a podcast without though. He's always be out smoking a stick. Oh well, he's gonna be out there. You know, we gotta bring him like those what's it called again? Like those microphone they could walk around using a Bluetooth, so he could go outside, have a cig, and then talk about things. But yeah, I am sick. Shit, Nina. Get well soon, Nina. Oh my god. Drink some more water, everybody. Everybody take a break from whatever you're doing right now. Take a sip. Drink. 9 months now, and I want to release in about 5 months. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. For a few of us, I think. A few of us, we do plan to publish the game in August or October. Gotta be one of them. I don't remember. But the plan is this year. We plan to publish a few of us this year. And Joe Adventure is coming out in July, I think. It's coming out. It's coming out. Okay, we're pretty much almost done with the game. Almost. We're right there. We're right there. We're right there. No Next Fest? I don't remember. Are we going for Next Fest, I wonder? Gotta ask Hoyer about that. Joe Adventure in July? There's a fool. We're right there, y'all. We're right there. We are right there. It's the final stretch. It's the final stretch. Trust me. Well, we're working on a few of us, so we're putting it on the back. We're putting Joe on the back. But it's gonna be out. It's gonna be out soon. Soon. I made cookies yesterday. Let me share the pics. Give me cookies. We can't make podcast. Oh, we'll read that. Next Fest. About Next Fest, huh? Next Fest. Maybe we should do that. Yeah. A few of us has more potential. That is true. That is true. But here's the thing, Fullbox. Here's the thing that you might not know. Vihoyer hasn't been streaming for a while now, so the development on Joe Adventure, nobody really knows what's gonna happen with Joe. Ired has been streaming, and I have been streaming. I've been working on the UI and some concept art on the stream. Ired has been, doing programming on the stream too. Vihoyer hasn't been dunning. Oh, English. Vihoyer haven't done a lot of those, because he's focusing. But yeah. Joe Adventure is gonna have a multiplayer mode. Local multiplayer. And technically, using the Steam broadcast or the Steam play together, you could do a multiplayer. An online multiplayer. The problem is, if your connection is not that good, or if one of you guys are on the other side of the world, there's gonna be some delay, but it's doable. It is doable. I've tried the multiplayer with Vihoyer, and it's so fun. I don't know if you watched the stream full box. I think last week I did like a little playtest on the stream, playtesting some couple games. It is so fun. It is so fun. It's been a while since I had this much fun. Maybe it's because I don't have any friends to play games with. Never happened to me. It's fun. It's really fun. Like, even though with all the delays, we played that. There's me, Sir Stefan, and Vihoyer. The three of us played the game. It was awfully fun. Okay, super fun. Have you people thought about stopping adding features to your games? Listen, we're trying to increase the sell value of the game. Okay, we gotta sell the game. Nobody's gonna play Joe Adventure if they're gonna play single player. What are they gonna do? Play and rage? Nah, they want to play with a friend. They want to include their friend in, and they want to play together and get angry together. That's how you get people to buy your game. You make friend swap, or whatever they call it nowadays. Make it multiplayer. People will play it somehow. There's an abundance amount of multiplayer game out there, and a lot of people are playing it. They finish the game, they got bored. What next? Buy another game. And what that other game is gonna be? It's gonna be Joe Adventure. Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Fit bro! Oh my god, 25 stream streak, my guy. My guy. Friend slot makes me feel lonely. Everybody is playing with someone. Here's the thing. You're not gonna feel lonely with Joe Adventure because in Joe Adventure you could play as 4 people by yourself. That's the point of the game. You could play as 4 people by yourself. But yeah, Joe Adventure multiplayer is actually really fucking fun. Like my concern about the multiplayer is here's the thing. My concern with multiplayer is that it's gonna take away the chaotic essence of Joe Adventure. If you guys have played Joe Adventure, if you guys have ever tried, if you join some game jams, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But if you have, you know how chaotic it is trying to control 4 Joes, right? Now, try doing that, but instead you have to communicate with 3 other people, and it's super fun. The whole gameplay of Joe Adventure, multiplayer Joe Adventure, was like, yo, Stefan, switch to me right now, switch to me. And if one of us mess up, everybody is gonna turn to you. Everybody is gonna turn to you. So I have my concern at first. I try it out. All of that concern flew away. It's just gone. It's gone. Because it's that fun. It is so fucking fun. So I gotta say, I'm currently on my knees, suckling on Fihoyer's toe, giving a good lick, begging. I'm begging him to please make this happen. To please make, I don't know, some kind of server or anything where people could play without lag. I'm on my knees. So yeah. It's super fun. I feel like if we manage to get it, to get the connection good and everything, I think it has potential. Especially, people love multiplayer games. People love when games are whimsical and funny and stupid and rage inducing. I mean, look at all the rage game out there. It sells pretty well, so you know. So yeah. Just you wait. You can fight yourself just like real life. Exactly. You cannot if you don't have any friends to fight with yourself. You got yourself there. Fight with your self doubts, fight with your self esteem, and fight with yourself. That works, obviously. That's the way it is. Why didn't we start with that? That's a way better idea, right? I was pretty skeptical when I first think about multiplayer. I was like, man, it's gonna be so easy. Everybody can control their own Joes. But here's the thing. You might think that, oh, okay, by playing multiplayer, or does everybody can move their Joes individually? No, you can only move one Joe at a time. So everybody got their own turn. So if I am moving my Joe, all of you fuckers don't not gonna move. All of you fuckers are stop moving. So that's it. That's it. That's the fun part. If one person messed up, the blame is gonna be on that person, and I think that's a very good friendship builder. Okay, that's a good relationship builder, friendship builder, whatever you wanna call it. It's just a good way to do it. Okay, Joe Mama, I love Joe Mama. I love Joe Mama, right? You maybe have you seen my Joe Mama drawing? Have you seen it, Nina? Have you seen my Joe Mama drawing? Do you like my Joe Mama? Alright, my earbuds are changed. So I can hear, but I'm still at work. Have a good day at work. I wish you a good work day. But yeah, good luck on your work. Anyway, let me check out the cookie pics. Oh my god, y'all are cooking. Nina and Unholy made cookies. Where's mine? Where's mine? My cookie. Me. Cookie, please. My cookie. Come on. This is so cute. I love these cookies. Crinkle cookies. I've never seen any. Wait. Unholy, I need to ask you. What kind of cookies are these? Are these like one of those crunchy cookies? It looks amazing. How many WLs? What is WLs? What is it? What is that? WLs? I'm 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 I don't understand that lingo. Wish list. Ah. Well, let's check. It's not a lot. Here's the thing. It's not win loses. Okay, here's the thing. It's not a lot. Definitely not 10k. Definitely not 10k. Oh, fuck, I need to sign in. Give me a moment. I'm signing in. Wait. Wait, let me sign in. How many wishes for a few of us? Last time we checked, it was like a month ago, and I think it was on 100. That was a month ago, by the way. So just let me log in, cause stupid Steam keep forgetting that I'm on this PC. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna check Joe first. So let's take a look. Joe and a few of us. A few of us got a lot of wishlists because of the typing fest that we got in. So that's really cool. Okay, so few marketing. All right, we have. Okay, wait, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. If you guys can do very well if you time your demo release properly, I would change the trailer a little and release the demo before next fest if I were you. Yeah. I visited for real, hell yeah. Wait, let me check. Give me a moment. I gotta sign in twice. You son of a bitch. Okay. I'm signing in again. I'm signing in again. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay, we have 173 wishlists on a few of us, and we have 235 wishlists on Joe Adventure. Not a lot, not a lot, but we could increase that. We could increase that. Okay, we are working towards that. We're working. We're getting there. A few of us can do very well if you time your demo release properly. I would change the trailer a little and release the demo before next fest if I were you. Yeah, when is next fair? The fuck you mean not a lot? Okay, here's the thing. 200 wishes is not a lot. Let's be real here. It is not a lot. The goal that we're looking at is like around 1,000. So 200 is definitely not a lot. If we think about it, it's not that. It's not a lot. It is not. If we got 200 sales, that is good. But 200 wishlists, not a lot. Next fest is 3 times a year, February, July, and October. So what you're saying is that we have to release the demo before either July or October. Okay, which is doable. We do plan. Here's the thing: we do plan to release the demo this month on March 8th to be exact, but it is obviously not possible because the gameplay is not complete. There's a lot of features that has not been added in. There's a lot of bugs that has to be squashed. The UI is also not ready because okay, here's the thing. There's a lot of things to work on, so obviously we're a little bit behind. So we are planning to at least release the game. I mean, not the game, the demo next month. You know, so that's that. Yeah. Yes, and you send emails to influencer before the demo launch to boost visibility. Give them keys so they can play. Yeah, about that too. I would love to. You know what? I need to ask you about for some advices on how like I just want to ask how you market Soul Catcher because I'm quite curious because I see that you got like a pretty good traffic on Blue Sky. I see that you got like 40-50 likes on each post, sometimes even more. So I think that I've not been doing pretty good. I don't do good. I don't do good with marketing Joe Adventure. First of all, I I don't do good with Joe Adventure when it comes to marketing because I barely market it. The only thing that I market about the Joe Adventure is like, oh, here's the art, here's the art that I do for Joe and stuff like that. So not really marketing. So we need to do better with it. I need to lock in and figure out WY's good old stuff. Yeah, I don't even understand what's going on with that. It's very complicated, at least for me. Disturbing the peace. What's the 1,000 goal based on? It's based on people's like word to word. Not just word to word. Sorry, I don't know. It's just personal goal, I guess. But yeah, honestly, for a game that we've worked on almost over a year now, it's not a lot. It is not a lot. If we're looking for profits and just sales wise, let's say in that 20 wish list, we only got like what 20 sales. Like the best scenario would be 50% of the wish list, going through the people and actually buying. So we get like 100 copies sold. That's the good part. That's a good scenario, which is very unlikely. So the more wish list is, it also more wishes help with feasibility and stuff. So we need more of them. Yeah, your other games get more than 200 wish lists. I mean, the other games is a few of us who we have put out on Steam, a couple months now. I think like 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. We put out like, a few of us 2 months in now. I think on Steam, 2 or 3 months, and it got like 175. So technically speaking, it is doing way and much more better than Joy Adventure. So eventually, hopefully, we'll get more wishlist. Fudgy, welcome in, Fudgy. How are you doing? Joy Adventure have been marketed as friend swap. Yeah, we started with the wrong direction, I would say. That is why we're kind of like changing the direction. We are changing the direction of the game a little bit. So it's less puzzle game, more rage game, and friend swap. At least that's the selling point. That's what I see as the selling point. I don't know about Fihoy. He might have other thoughts. We don't usually agree on a lot of things, but at least that we could probably agree. Probably. We did agree on the rage game part or like the rage area. So we want to make people angry. Is the goal with Joy Adventure. Let's go, Catfrost. Welcome in. How are you doing? I just mean the other games. Oh, I read that 50% is impossible. Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's the perfect scenario, like the most perfect scenario out of that idea, like out of that vision. It's obviously impossible to get 50% sales from your wish list, but yeah, 10% and 20% is very much the normal amount. So if I have like 200 wish lists on Joy Adventure, the best scenario would be 40 sales. The not very best scenario would be 20 or less. But still, though, if we make any money from Joy Adventure, I'm happy. I'm happy to take it. I'm like, oh, give it to me. Give it to me. So that's that. There's definitely the more enjoyable part of Joe. Yeah, I could agree. The rage is enjoyable. Joe stressed me out. Hi, Infi. Welcome in. How are you doing? Will Joy Adventure have achievement? Obviously. Obviously, all the games that... I'm pretty sure almost all the games on Steam gotta have an achievement. So yes, it will have an achievement. Like the moment you play the game, you will get one achievement. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there will be achievement. That's good as long as there is debate and judging on what should comes good ideas. Yeah, but what's fun? It's gonna be a lot more fun if you play it with a friend. Coming out soon. Not perfect scenario, just literally impossible. Yeah. Oh, we got music recommendation. Let me just get out of the way. Who farted on my stream? Who just farted on my stream? It's Kiaran. You stinky bastard. You stinky Englishman. How dare you? How dare you, tall, stinky. I hate you. If you fell victim to my brutal conveyor belts, yeah. There's no game that did that ever. Perfect scenario is 20%, yeah. Maybe Joy Adventure is different. No, it's not. It is not, definitely. I feel like Joy Adventure's gotta be like one of the low spectrum ones. Gotta be on the lower end of the spectrum. Mooncake with the 10 stream streak. Thank you so much, Nina. I wish all games have achievement, even old ones, but not like how they are now chasing them is fine, but it's nice if there's one for to beat the game, so you can keep track if you finish the game or not. Yeah, that's true. That isn't it too though. I mean, like most of the games on Steam, even the old one, I'm pretty sure Half Life got like achievements. So that is something that we could get. Yeah. Sup, little stinky man. I'm doing well. How about you, Karen? How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing well. Ghost. Should have known it was you, the only bits. Yeah, it's who fought it? No, it's a music. Ghost. We got the March of the Evil One. I love this one. Num num. Oh, this stinky though. It might just smell like tea leaves. No. You're wrong. Here's the reason why they're stinky. They're so tall that I'm on the average size of human being. Okay, I'm like 5'9". They are like by day I mean Kiaran. Kiaran is like 6'4", which is obviously not very normal. He's just as tall as a pole. So when he fart, the smell is like directly on my face. You see what I'm talking about? Like usually if I'm standing, if I'm standing up, I fart, it gotta goes out from the bottom. With Kiaran, he farts and it's on my face. You see? When he stands up, his butt is literally on my face. That's the height difference that we have here. That's the height difference. That's the problem. Think about it more like YouTube feed click true, right? We are rooting for 10%. Yeah, we're getting that 10%, I'm all for believing in your own game. I think it's important, but I also think it's important to stay realistic. Indeed, it is. Like honestly, with Joe, I'm not even staying realistic anymore. I'm putting it on the low. Like the expectation for Joe Adventure is a low bar. It's a low bar. But with the new coming out multiplayer, I have a little bit more hope. So if we started like here, it is all around here. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're going there. We're getting there. I'm honestly, I just want to say that I'm very excited to work on some marketing stuff, but man, do I not have the time. Fuck it. I don't have the time. I gotta work on a lot of stuff. I have like a couple of projects that I need to finish. A couple, I mean three. I got 3 projects, 2 including Joe Adventure and a few of us, which is I'm working right now. I also got some commissions that I need to do. So a lot of things are going on at the same time, which is not ideal for me. It is not ideal for me, honestly. It's my fault, obviously. It is my fault. I took too much. I bite. What is it called again? I took too much. Then I could chew or something. I don't know. It's that. It's that. Yeah, developer networks interactive publisher GNT production. Yes, that's the Joe. That's the Joe Adventure right there. I'm okay sorting out business stuff and event stuff. Business stuff. I do wonder what this is. But with the event, I'm assuming it's esport. I wonder. I visited. Oh, thank you, Catfrost. Really appreciate, man. Really appreciate that. So you're in the splash zone, exactly. Simple fix, just grow. I hope I can. I think Joe Adventure can be used as a very good learning opportunity. Yeah, it is. I mean, I think with Fullbox, I don't know about you, but have you published any game before Blockshop and Soulcatcher? I know that you published Blockshop, and I think it did pretty well. I don't know if it does, but I think it did pretty well. So I'm wondering. I'm wondering here. Do you have you ever published any game before the two of them? Also, Pemmy, I got a good game devs news. Give it to me. Give it to me, god dang it. The real game was gonna be Oscillator right now, but it's now a few of us. Yeah. Oh, talking about Oscillator. I don't know if you guys remember, but like last year, me, Fihoyer, and Karen, no, me, Fihoyer, and Guitar. I'm sorry, Guitar or Nos. We worked on Oscillator. It was a lot of fun. Very stressful. Very stressful. But yeah, it's super stressful, super fun. I think we worked on that game in like 4 days, 4 days. Super fun. It's a rhythm game, which is new. But yeah, super fun. Introduce people to your games and release a bashy clone. Well, that's just the best way to do it. Right? No, it's not. I got Pico 8. It's pretty fun. Pico 8, was that the multiplayer game? I think it is the multiplayer game. From end of this week, I will have a registered video production company. Ooh, video production company. Event-wise, I'm trying to sort our streamer event and some IRL stuff. God damn. You're starting to become an event organizer or some sort. Pretty cool. God damn. Video production company. I would like to know more about that. I had two games that I made on Itch that I sold licensing to Cool Math Games. That's where I started making money with game dev stuff. Oh, I don't know. That's an option. Actually, that's a pretty cool way to look at it. So two games that you worked on, and I think a company was interested in the license and they bought the game. That's pretty cool. Damn, that's cool. Hell yeah. It reminds me of making terminal games in computer science classes, but much more usable for games. It's an 8-bit fantasy console with built-in game dev tool. Oh, Pico. Hey, I think I've heard of that before. I think I have heard of that before. Never really. Yeah, I don't really remember, but I think I've heard of that before. Nightshade added as well. A Cav Rossi the Goat. Thank you so much for wishlisting the game. Wishlisting the game. Holy shit, I couldn't speak. The website should be up in a bit, so I'll post about it when it's live. Please do. I would love to check it out. Pico 8 is famous for being her Celeste was first made. With your two games added to my wishlist, it's now sitting at 3,370. Holy shit. 3,370? That is a lot. That is a lot. There's a lot of wishlist. Holy shit. If the game is good, you can sell more license. You can have games like Armor Games and other like that. I've heard about people making small games and selling a license to 4 to 5 different hosting websites. I don't understand. Okay, wait. Question. So does those website just like use your game? Wait, is it like a website where they have a couple games to play and you sold your license, meaning that they could put your game to their website for people to play? Is that what I'm is what I'm saying the right thing? Cuz I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's like Newgrounds. It's funny the list get longer despite me buying 100 games every sale. Jesus Christ, you buy a lot of games. It's like Newgrounds. Oh yes, I know Newgrounds. Pumpkin Planner. Ah, okay, I see. I see. Pumpkin Planner is your game. Okay, actually, this is pretty cool. I see. Okay. I see now. I see now. I see. Okay. So it's like it's like a website based game, and I think they made money from subscription and ads. I think interesting. The classic from elementary school. Sold the licensing right for 600 USD. That's pretty good. With a non-exclusive license, so I could sell more because of my game. Yeah, that means you could sell like a bunch of your licenses to like different websites. Let's say that you sell 600 to one, and you sell 5 of them, you get like 3,000. That's pretty cool. That is actually a. I never thought that was an option before. Like it never came to my mind that you could do that. Huh, pretty cool. Actually pretty cool. It just never went through my mind. Now there's more. Apparently, there's a lot of way to sell to get money as a game dev. So it doesn't restrict you from just like publishing a game and make money out of it. You could also sell the license. This is my first time hearing about it. Honestly, full box. I don't know about this, but I don't think this has been talked about on. This has not been talked about in YouTube videos. I think. I don't know if there is, but before I started my journey, as a game dev, before getting into this, this field, I did my fair, I did my fair amount of research. I watched a bunch of videos when it comes to game dev and how to make money as a game developer. I have never heard of this before. I have never encountered something like this. So this is a really good information, actually. Thank you so much. That's why it's good to define a contract or license. Yeah, this is really good way to look at it because like if you go to YouTube, probably there's people who that live from that. I see. They just keep selling licenses of the different games that they make. Interesting, very interesting. And from one game, you could get a pretty good amount of money. Because I'm assuming that this kind of game that you make is, well, in hindsight, it's simple, which is, an understatement. But in hindsight, it's a simple game that could be played in a website and maybe quite short, or just like have a simple progression. You know, yeah, you get 3K per game. It's like 30K a year, exactly, exactly. Like if you yeah, if you make one game, that's three K per game. If you sell it to 5 websites, that's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good deal. Now that I know about it. And if the game is really good, you can still work on it more and release on Steam. Exactly. And you get your passive income from there. That's a good way to think about it. There's a really good way to think about it. For some reason, I never really thought about selling the license. I don't even know that there's an option. Holy shit. It is a good way to start, yeah. Because it kind of forces you to make a lot of games. It forces you to try and experiment a lot more. And also, if you're struggling financially, you're basically trying and experimenting in a quite small time period. So you gotta make a lot of game to be able to sell a lot of licenses, which led you to learn more. It's a pretty good way to look at it. It's basically your monthly game jam, but it makes money for you. Interesting, 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 interesting. The more you know, the more you know, Chad. Is this a call for us to start a podcast? Is this a call for us to start a podcast? For us, I mean you, Fullbox, not me. I don't think I have what it takes to host a podcast. I would love to be a guest, which I also think that I wouldn't be worthy enough to be a guest. But it's gonna be fun to just go there and talk about things. I would love a podcast. It's just so much work. It is. The I mean, if you think about it, honestly, I don't know I don't know what it takes to make a podcast. I don't know. I have no idea what it takes to make a podcast because I've never done that before. I've never worked on podcasts. I've never filmed a podcast. So I don't know what it takes to do one. But I have been listening and following a podcast for a long while now, and that's called Distractable. I've been following this podcast. It's by Mark, Bob, and Wade. Mark by Markiplier, Bob as in Mindskerm, and Wade Lord Minion 777. So I watched them a lot. And their concept of the podcast is basically three people in their own room. One of them is in California, one of them is in Ohio, Cincinnati, and one of them is in LA. So they are pretty much thousands of miles away, maybe thousands, who knows. But yeah, they kind of record their session on Discord and edit the thing and post it on YouTube, and it somehow worked out. Not just somehow worked out, it's one of the most successful podcasts, I think. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Maybe you guys should look up into it. It's a really good podcast. I listen to it every goddamn day. Like every week, I'm on my knees praying that there's a new Distractable podcast episode coming out because it's so funny, it's so good, it's just enjoyable. I finally ordered a new cell phone. Like, I chose the Titan 2 from Unihertz. Thing is like a solid brick of aluminum. Damn. Did anyone here see Iron Lung? I know someone who have saw Iron Lung. Me personally, I haven't because movie theater from my place is very far away, and there's no guarantee that the place has or like air or like I don't know play the seating of Iron Lung. So I wouldn't know. You're already a streamer. That's a podcast with extra steps. True, true, true. That is true. Yes. Um, it's basically a podcast I mean, streaming right now is basically a podcast, but you guys are like the guests. I'm talking to a guest, which is you guys, and I film this, put it out on YouTube. There you go, podcast. Kind of how it works. I mean, I'm pretty sure not a lot of streamers could do this. I mean, big streamers. I don't think big streamers could interact with the chat on like a conversation, like a fully directed conversation. Depends though. Depends, I guess, because there's like thousands of people chatting at the same time. I don't even know how they read the messages. God damn. Male podcast, alpha male podcast. You gotta love that. Distractable is funny. It is. It's so funny. I love it so much. But yeah, here's a base call from my new fan art. Hell yeah, you did amazing on Holy, by the way. You did amazing. Man, I'm so proud of you. Where do you live again, Pammy? I live in Indonesia. It's a country in Southeast Asia. Obviously, I'm not in America. I'm not in the land of the freedom right now. I can't even go there if I wanted to. If the third country ban is still active, I couldn't go there because I basically live in a third world country. So I couldn't. If the thing is real, I couldn't go there. It's real. I couldn't go there. I have a buddy who went to see it. I heard it's pretty good. I heard it's good, so I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there. To be honest, sometimes some scenes are quite repetitive. Like some parts get dragged. The tension gets great though. You wouldn't imagine this came from a YouTuber. I heard that a lot. That's why I want to watch. I wanna watch it. I cannot wait. I'm just waiting for it to come out as like a Blu-ray of, or Mark is gonna put it on like, you know, movie rental or something. I'm waiting for that day. I thought you might be in Thailand. Oh man, I wish I'm in Thailand. I saw a very weird Thai movie the other day. There's a lot of weird Thai movies, not just the movies. The advertisement. If you guys have never seen ads like the Thai ads before, go check it out. Go type in Thailand ads. It's a different kind of ads. You will never ever know what kind of product are they selling when it comes to Thailand ads. It does not make any sense. It is super funny. First of all, I would love if all the ads from around the world is like the one they made in Thailand, because they are something different. Let me tell you that there is some that they are something different. It's something I always wonder with SQC. Does he even respond to chat or talk topics based on voices he imagines? Because he used to get 80K plus views. Not sure if that's still that much though. It's been 2 years since I watched them. The thing about streamers is that, here's the thing. Big streamers. What does big streamer do? There's two kind of big streamer. There's big streamer who stream and who stream as like a content for the YouTube. There's streamers who stream just for the sake of streaming. There's two kind of them. I would say that C.VA is gotta be one of the streamer who stream to make content on YouTube. Like he would play some games and then stream it along the way. There's also people who stream just to stream. Honestly, I don't understand how big streamers interact with the chat. I don't understand how, because when I go to like, let's say, a big streamer's chat, their whole chat is just either emotes or random gibberish. So, how do they interact? How do they read the chat when it's going that fast? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Have I ever experienced a chat that goes 10 miles per hour? No. So I wouldn't know, right? I would not know.
Blow that hole!
I think they moved the chat up a little bit so it doesn't update. Fair enough. Fair enough. Then scroll down manually. Hell, no way they're scrolling down manually. No way. I mean, like when the text is like going in like hundreds a minute, no way they could scroll down that fast. Blows whose hole? Blow someone's hole. Also, welcome in, Feffy. Welcome in. How you doing? But yeah, I just want to say that I have no clue how streamers, like big streamers, interact with the chat. From what my experience watching like VTubers. VTubers are pretty big. VTubers are pretty big. Like Mori Calliope, my Inanis. I noticed that the thing they do is that they'll pick at the chat a little bit. They'll respond to some of the chat, at least the one that they saw or the one that they think is interesting. They respond to it a little bit. But when it comes to like reading the whole text or like reading the whole sequence of things, it usually comes from like super chat. In YouTube there's like super chat, right? So you could send money with like a whole text on it. So they usually have like a little reading session by the end of the stream, and they'll read like the whole super chat, like interacting with the fans. So I think that's their way to interact with fans. At least that's how they do it in VTuber, in the VTuber scenes. I don't know how they do it if they're not reading super chats or stuff like that. So I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. So yeah, maybe if there's a big streamer here, they could tell us how it feels like. And honestly, I just don't really watch huge streamers most of the time because I would rather watch YouTube videos. Not gonna lie, it's like getting the edited version of the Vods. So instead of watching the live, watching the edited version is a little bit more easier for me to digest because it's concise, it's easy to digest and whatnot. So yeah, I never like watching big streamers too. Yeah, the only big streamers that I watch is Connor Dog C.VA because he does a lot of like IRL streams, which I love. I love Connor's IRL streams, like Journey Across Japan or something like that. It's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. Getting motion sickness from chat scrolling isn't for me. Well, that's true. That's true. Man, I hate that he used G9 as chat window. What's the G9? What's G9? What's G9? Yeah, I tried watching big streamers. I don't know, it's way too chaotic or something, but I legit can't stay more than 10 minutes. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. The only big streamers, um, like big art streamers at least, that I follow is like Pickup. Pickup stream is pretty digestible, not gonna lie. The chat is going fast, but not too fast. It's fast enough that I could read one text and then move on to another one. Like, if you go to streamers who has like 5,000 views, it just keeps going up. You literally need to pause the chat if you want to read one of them. So yeah. I watched one of Warframe stream with about 7K followers. That's the biggest, goddamn. The Samsung G9 Ultra white monitor he uses as chat on his stream in the background. Oh, you mean his new setup? Yeah, it's his new room, right? He moved to a new place, and he used a monitor as or like a TV or a monitor as like the chat display. Bad cop, are you here to arrest me? Are you here to arrest me? Are you gonna catch me? Hello? Did I do something bad? No, that's good. Whew. Got me sweating a little bit right there. What have I done, I wonder? Stuff, welcome in, Stuff. How are you doing? Welcome in, Stuff. How are you in this beautiful day? Is it beautiful?
Blow that hole!
I'm bad at my job. I mean, it's in your name. It's in your name. Your name is Bad Cop, so I will assume that you are a bad cop. But what kind of bad cop are you, though? Are you the kind of bad cop who will arrest people by, profiling them? Or are you the kind of bad cop who just don't know how to do his job properly? You just ran over a guy and was like, oopsie, my bad, man. Yeah, the new one I like. Why do I wonder is maybe to offload chat's add-on replacement in the actual scene? Could be. Could be. Because, I mean, having the chat on your webcam means that you don't really have to have the chat display on your gameplay scene, right? So you have something more of a clean layout. Because, okay, C-Dog, he posted YouTube videos a lot. I think his YouTube is like his main income thingy or something. So maybe he want like a better footage for his YouTube videos and such. That's probably why, because usually if you watch his videos, there's like a lot of chat going on. So that's probably why. I wouldn't know how to arrest anyone. That's kind of good and bad. Kinda. I don't know. The only time I've had to deal with cops is when I'm riding my bicycle 80 miles an hour without a helmet. and I have someone on my back. I was carrying my friend on the back, and then the cops was just like, boop boop, and then he signals me to pull over. I'm just like, fuck me. And they gave me a warning. He's like, I see you. You are lucky because you're young. I'm just gonna warn you. I'm not gonna give you no ticket today, but if you do this again, I will smack your ass and take your bike away. And I'm like, yes, sir. I'm sorry. So that's fun. Anyway, don't go ride on the bike 80 miles an hour without wearing a helmet, please. Wear a helmet and protective gear, and please don't go 80 miles an hour. Hi, Ainzu. Welcome in. You are as lively, lovely as usual. How are you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Ainzu? We shaking ass today. Oh, good news, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew. But I finished the dumpy batch for February. Oh, yeah, finally. Now I got March dumpy batch to do. Fuck. Well, that's that. I miss the days where Joey and the girl. You mean his girlfriend? It's Joey and Ekidiris. Ekidiris. Yeah, I think that's the name. I do watch them too a lot. The Anime Man and Aki. I watch them a lot. I was a weep. I'm a weep. I'm still a weep, man. I still watch a lot of anime. Right now, I'm watching Frieren. Talking about Frieren, have you watched the latest episode? It's so good. The fight scene in that episode is legendary. I love that a lot. Yeah, Frieren, very good. Another one that I love a lot is Dungeon Meshi, or like Delicious from or in Dungeon. Super good. But yeah. Helmets are good. Helmets are indeed very good. Please wear your goddamn helmet, okay? Wear it. Wear your helmet, please. I'm fine. That's good to hear. Good to hear, Ainzu. Still waiting for season 2 full release to to burn. Or you're letting it simmer. No, you're letting it marinate. You're marinating the anime. I see how it is. Just letting it marinate, okay? And then you just wash all of them in one batch. I don't know. I like the excitement of waiting. I like the excitement of waiting for the new episode each week. It's like you watch an episode today, and then it ends on a cliffhanger. Oh my god! I'm trying to mix match two words together, and my brain explodes. Yeah, it's like watching each episode that ended up on a cliffhanger, and then you just came back the next week, just still full hype on the anime. But yeah, free run so far so good. Not gonna lie, I think the second season is better than the first one. Might be a hot take, might be, but I think the second season is way better than the first one, animation wise and everything wise. Super good. So if you haven't watched it yet, check it out. Stefan with the goddamn
Stefan just
tier 1
for
6 months in advance. Stefan, what do you mean 6 months in advance? Did you just pay for tier 1 for 6 months? That's like $30. Goddamn! Stefan, thank you so much for the sub. Holy shit. My boy. My boy. It's like 1 month cheaper. That's good. That's good. That's a pretty good deal. You know what I should do? I should definitely turn on the sales. Like the what is it called again? The promo. Like if you streams on Twitch, you know that Twitch now has like the thing where you could turn on sub sales. If you buy like 5 subs, there's like a 35% discount. I don't know if I want to turn it on. I barely use that, by the way. I barely use that feature because I keep forgetting about it. So I don't think it applies to personal subs. Yeah, it's only for gift subs. It's only for like gift subs, five subs or more, I think. So yeah. I used to like it that way till some anime companies will get through half the episode, then take 2-4 months break and then continue. So I'm always skeptical that it will happen again. Well, that definitely happens. That definitely happened before. Like anime would take breaks from like in the middle of the season and then just post again. I think it happens on JJK if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, but I know it happens. When? I don't know. I don't. But yeah, it does happen. So you're waiting for that cliffhanger again and again. It does sucks. But yeah, thank you so much for the sub, by the way, Stefan. How are you doing, man? How are you doing, Stefan? How are you doing today? How are you popping? We talk about a lot of things today. We talk about game development. We talk about publishing on Steam. We talk about marketing and a bunch of other stuff. That's super fun topic. Talk about a lot of things today, and that's the goal. This is why I want to make. I want to do a stream where it's not non-art related, where I could like get off from doing work on stream and connect with you guys, catch up with what's going on in your life, what's going on in my life. Talk to each other. That's why I want to have like at least one day where I could do that. So that's kind of like the format of my stream nowadays. I have like four or five drawing or art stream, and then one of the stream on Sundays would be just like chatting stream. So that's the fun thing that I love to do. I was thinking that maybe I could play some chill game while chatting with you guys, but being able to do eye to eye contact is a little bit easier. I have my full attention to you. Yeah, full attention to you. So I don't really have to split my attention between the game and talking to you guys because that's literally what I do when I'm doing art. So what's the difference? All right. I'm curious, do you play any games, family? If so, what are you playing these days? Oh well. The only game that I play now is Balatro. Man, I could not. Balatro has consumed my life. I don't know what to say. I could not spend a day without playing it. At least one game. I had to at least play one game of Balatro. It's like an addiction, man. It's like it's like popping a cigarette every goddamn hour. Balatro is that addicting. I suggest you guys not to play it. Like I'm pretty sure I showed it to you guys a couple while ago on my Discord server. I posted my highest ante. No, not my highest ante. It's my highest score that I got on Balatro. I think my highest score on Balatro was like 5 point something something E15 or 16. But yeah, we went past we went past the number. The number could not even fit in the slot anymore. They need to use they need to use an alphabet. They gotta use like a E something something to show the amount of zeros there. So it's so good. It's super fun. Like you should try it. You should try it. Catforce, you should definitely try Blatcho. It is a productivity killer. It kills your productivity by like 99%. So I could spend 2 hours working or 2 hours trying to beat like a deck on like I don't know. I I could do Balatro. So I don't know. I just couldn't stop playing it. It's like an addiction. It is an addiction, and you better be careful when it comes to that. You don't want to get addicted to it. It's bad. But yeah, besides Balatro, maybe Hades. Before I play a lot of Balatro, I play a lot of Hades. Hades 1, Hades 2. Finished Hades 1, I got all of the romance option. I'm pretty much done with Hades. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? Hades 2 came out, and I was like, oh, let me try. Tried Hades 2, and I instantly fell in love. The combat mechanic and everything else is so much better on Hades 2. Not gonna lie. If you guys dare to say anything else besides the combat is better, I'm gonna slap you in the face because the combat is good. The combat is way better in my opinion. I don't know what you think about it, but I think the system I like it. The Gandalf I see. Gandalf, where's the Gandalf? Gandalf is sleeping. Gandalf is just sleeping on the side. But yeah. But Hades is super duper fun. Super duper fun. The story is very cool. The lore is very nice. The relationship is fiery. So I gotta give you that. But anyway, to close this off, close the stream off because I've been talking for 1 hour and 50 minutes, and my throat is dry as hell. Okay, my throat is getting dry. But yeah, to close this off, I just want to say that I got a new speaker. Finally, I now understand why we need a good speaker. I finally understand why we need a good speaker. I've used my $3 speaker for 4 years now, and I feel cool about it. I don't have any strong opinion about it. It's cool. It's good. But man, I just got a $20 speaker. It is so good. I could literally feel the sound vibrating through my skull. It comes from the left side and the right side. One in my face, the other one in my dick, my face. It's so good. So now I understand why people say that you gotta get a good speaker. I've been, putting them off to the side. Like, "Ugh, all speakers are the same." No, they're not. So yeah, that's what I learned. Speakers, invest on that bad boy. It is good. It is a good boy. Speakers are good. Are nice. Oh, I know of the edition. I bought Project Gorgon last year before it was in 1.0, and I was broke. I started playing 48 hours, sleep 2 hours, and then doing it again for 3 months. And I had time. It definitely ruined some stuff, but I'm good to say I haven't touched it for 8 months. That's good. Now that's good. That is good. But here's the thing. You will miss those times when you play that game, okay? I don't think there's any time wasted playing games, alright? You learn from it. It's a market research, at least for me. Now I know what makes a game fun. Now I know what makes a game addictive because I played a lot of them. None of them is a waste of time, I tell myself. It is definitely a good investment. And with that, I'm closing the stream because I'm tired. I'm way, well too tired. If you guys have any suggestion on who to rate, give it to me. Give it to me. If you have anyone that you want to rate, because right now I don't really have anyone that I could rate. Because everybody that I know is not offline, is not online. They're gone for some reason. I don't know why. They're just not here. So if you have any recommendation on who to write, give it to me. I need some of them. But if you don't, I have one person to rate. So if you don't mind, I will rate them then. If you like Hades, you might like Shape of Dreams. It's been a game that I've been really like. It's like 4-player online if you have friends. Ooh, that is true, and it's quite an old school type MMO. I have never played that before. I've never heard of that before. Shape of Dream. Art Womble, you say? Let's see. Let's check them out. Oh, that's pretty cute. It's GeoGuessr. All right. Since they're playing GeoGuessr, let's give them a rate then. Let's give them a rate. I haven't been able to connect with a lot of people lately, so this might be a good chance to do that. Anyway, right we go. All right. Thank you everybody for being here today. I know it's been a yap session. We yap a lot. And by that, I mean a lot. We yap a lot. And I just want to thank all of you guys for being here and talking to me, sharing information, catching out with me. That's been pretty fun. I've been a lonely lad. I don't have a lot of friends to talk about. Well, I'm just kidding. But it's been a good run. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Let's go and have a rate to Art Womble. Everybody go spam cat rate now. Spam them. Cat rate. Please. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys again in the next stream.